जहाँ खिलते हैं वहाँ कांटे भी मिलते हैं, सोच समझ कर कदम उठाना तुझको है जिस राह पे जाना। ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया, ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया, तेरे सपने तेरे नेक इरादे, याद करे दुनिया जिसको तू वो करके दिखला दे, ऐसी शमा जला दे जो नई रोशनी ला दे। ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया, ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया, को अपनाना तू ना पश्चिम अपनाना, दोनों के अच्छे गुण लेकर अपनी राह बनाना, बदल दे वक्त की धारा और ढूंढ ले नया किनारा। ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया, ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया, कदम उठाया है जो तूने आगे बढ़ता जाए, आगे बढ़ता जाए, तेरी कहानी तेरा फसाना जग सारा दोहराए, छोड़ पुरानी रस्में तोड़ के झूठी कस्में, ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया, ओ गर्ल फ्रॉम इंडिया।
Johnny! Johnny! No! No!
She sold her body for money. She murdered to steal the man's money, and then went out of her way to kill the only witness of her wicked ways. Your Honor, she is a very bad and a very dangerous criminal. She must be hanged. The people outside of this court are demanding justice.
I object to that statement, Your Honor. There are as many people calling her a heroine. Just as many, or maybe more people, think what she did was right. I don't want you to miss any details. Tell me everything, because the prosecutor seems to be after your blood.
Where do I start? The person behind this whole campaign against me is my father-in-law. He fanatically holds on to old values and condemns new thinking. As a result, when he wanted to get his son married, he came all the way to India to look for a girl, because he thought only a girl from India would be good enough. That's when he met my father.
I come seeking a girl from India as my daughter-in-law because I want to re-establish my link with the land of my ancestors. I am very much a stranger in the land where I live. We feel so loose and disconnected, like children without parents. A marriage between your daughter and my son would help me re-establish my roots.
That's a very good fortune, really. Betty? Betty?
That means you saw Sham's photographs, you liked him, and you went into this marriage willingly.
I was under tremendous pressure. My mother died when I was a child, and my father was suffering from a heart disease, and he really wanted to see me married.
You were educated, intelligent. You did not object to your father's suggestion that you should marry a man whom you had not even met?
I was reluctant, but helpless. My father could not afford a big dowry. And like most fathers in India, he feared the worst for his daughter.
दुनिया वालों आओ तुम्हें इस दुनिया की तस्वीर दिखाए कैसे बनी और कैसे बिगड़ी औरत की तकदीर दिखाए दुनिया वालों दुनिया वालों कुछ दिन पहले ये औरत भी किसी के दिल की रानी थी। बचपन था रंगीन, जवानी प्यार से भरी कहानी थी। आज न जाने किस मजबूरी से फांसी पर लटकी है। किसी ने इस पर जुल्म किया है, तभी तो राह से भटकी है। औरत जो कमजोर भी है, मजबूर भी है, बेचारी। दुनिया वालों, दुनिया वालों। ये भी एक औरत है जिसने अच्छे घर में जन्म लिया। बैठी है बाजार में, इसने कौन सा ऐसा कर्म किया। धर्म के ठेकेदारों ने ही बिकने पर मजबूर किया। जिसको प्यार दिया इसने, उसी ने दिल को चूर किया। औरत जो कमजोर भी है, मजबूर भी है, बेचारी। दुनिया वालों, दुनिया वालों। जाने कितने अरमान लेकर ये ससुराल में आई थी। प्यार मोहब्बत और वफा की दौलत ही संग लाई थी। इसका दोष गरीबी है जो सबने इसे धुतकारा है। आज इसी के पति ने इसको मौत के घाट उतारा है। औरत जो कमजोर भी है, मजबूर भी है, बेचारी।
Did all this happen because you did not love your husband? Was he a bad man?
No. He was a very good person. And I loved him very much. But
I'm afraid you must tell me everything. Every detail. Remember, you are charged with murder and prostitution. If I have to defend you, I must know everything.
I became aware of this problem on our wedding night.
excuse us for one moment. Thank you.
Many marriages fail because the wife has been taught that sex is a sin. And even when she's married, she feels that her husband is sinning with her. But in my marriage, it was the reverse.
Is that why you looked for other men and got into this mess?
No, I did not look for other men. A woman has more control over her sexual needs than men. I thought time and knowing me better would help solve his problems. But there were happy moments, too. We enjoyed going out with our friends, Michael and Margot.
Come on. Hey, you newly married lovebirds. Hey, listen, man. There's more in life than being locked up in a bedroom, you know. Hey. Come on, you'll be late for the picnic, man. How was it, love?
You better warn her.
Betty, don't wear any swimsuits on the beach. Don't let your Eastern culture be replaced by this shameless Western culture.
Hey! Mama, can I show my lovely legs to the girls on the beach too, huh? Woo! Check it out, check it out. Don't worry, everything will be all right, man. Everything will be all right. See ya.
Surely meant for man, and man was meant for woman. Ever since the world began and bodies became human, woman was surely meant for man, and man was meant for woman.
Hey, why so sad? Did I do good enough today? Huh?
You're always good to me, Michael. I was just worried about Rena.
Oh, Rena.
I just wish that we could help Sham realize that sex between two people who are in love is not a sin.
Aha! I know exactly what I can do. Tomorrow night, bring Rena and Sham to the nightclub. Sham would realize how wrong his parents were.
You should not go to nightclubs with your husband. It is not becoming of a girl from India.
But Ma, I'm his wife. If he wants to go out with his best friend, I can't say no.
Michael may be Sham's friend from childhood, but his ways are so different. Betty, your father-in-law and I are growing old. We have only one ambition left in our lives, and that is to be grandparents. We want a grandchild so badly.
Well, you two seem deep in some very important conversation.
I was telling our daughter here that we are very anxious to become grandparents.
Yes, yes. We are getting old, and we would like to make sure that the family lives on. Your son will help me do that. Don't blush. There's no need to blush. You are part of our family now. You must know what this family stands for.
Look how you have made her blush. These are not subjects that fathers discuss with their daughters.
She must know, that is all. I was just explaining to her the purpose of marriage.
I am sorry, Irina. My parents just don't know of our problem.
Oh, Sham. I've really begun to love them like my own parents. They want a grandchild so much. I just hate to disappoint them.
It's their own fault. It's their twisted teachings which have given me these mental hang-ups. Rena, if they had been honest with me, if they had been practical about this subject, maybe I wouldn't be suffering so much. And neither would you. I'm going to go and tell them just that.
Go, don't, Sham. Hurt their feelings. I love them too much to hurt their feelings. Can't you do something? Can't you see a doctor to get rid of these devils, these guilt and sinful feelings? Please.
Okay. I'll see a doctor.
Why don't you see a doctor?
No. I want to have this baby, Michael.
I am not ready to be a father. Can't you understand that? Look, you'll have to get rid of this child.
Every woman wants to become a mother sometime.
If you don't get rid of the child, then I have no alternative but to get rid of you.
Everything was just going so beautiful between us. We can start out. We can have a marriage and family. Please, Michael. Without marriage, life is incomplete.
And after marriage, it's finished. Look, why spoil it with all this damn marriage and children and family and...
Don't you want to settle down sometime?
And give up my freedom? Huh? Become a slave? Who needs these problems? Don't you know me by now? I mean, don't you know me?
Everybody know that I'm the macho man. I love to run behind plenty woman. I change my women every other day. I'll never ever have a wedding day. I gave them what they wanted, left them all contented. Macho man, hey, man from Africa. Man from Africa. Man from Africa. Man from Africa.
I'm so sorry about what happened, Margot. I could have adopted the baby.
There has to be a mutual need and love for children. I don't want to trap Michael into marrying me. I'm going to go back to New York.
No, don't do that.
I can't stay here anymore.
Wait till I see Michael.
Let him be free and single. Macho man from Africa.
Sam!
Sham's not home, Michael.
So what happened? I can't come in?
No, I don't want you to come in.
Hey, what's eating you?
I don't like the way you do things, Michael.
Rena, listen to me. Sham is my brother. He's like a brother to me. And a very, very good friend for many, many, many years. And that was long, long before you came on the scene. And this house is like my house. And nobody but nobody shuts me out of this house.
You can't come in, Michael.
No one has ever treated me like this. Rena, you would have to explain the reason for your hostility.
You're destroying Margot. You've got no right treating her like this.
Margot? So it's Margot who set you up to this, huh?
She loves you, Michael. Do you know what love is?
I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna check for Margot.
Rena's been trapped into this marriage, Doctor, and I feel so guilty. If you can't cure my mental blocks, I'll have to give her freedom. I'll have to divorce her. It's not that I don't love her. I love her. I know she loves me. It's just that whatever my parents told me since my childhood, well, is for me like God's own truth. It's impossible for me to erase that from my mind.
I am planning a very bold line of treatment for you. I'm going to try it shortly.
Margot! Margot!
Hello? Yes, ma'am. I'm looking for Margot. She lives downstairs in this apartment.
She gone.
What? She did what?
She left for New York first thing this morning. Some man, he broke her heart. First, she was in hospital. And when she came home yesterday, she cried all day. It broke my heart to see her so. Then this morning, she came and paid off her rent, took all her things and left. You know her well?
Huh? Well, yeah.
You look like a nice person. But some men, they can be very heartless. And such a nice girl. I don't think she would want to come back here.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
I want you to understand that the mind is stronger than the body. Parents, for religious reasons or orthodoxy, try to control their children's sexual awakening by calling it sin or devil's work. I want you to sit up. Sit right here. I have a hope of breaking these chains of devil and sin from your mind. But first, I'll try breaking another chain. Then the second step will be your sexual hang-up. You have never eaten meat before because you have been taught that it is a sin. Well, follow my advice. Eat this meat, and the first process of breaking the chains in your mind shall start. Come on, take it. You love your wife. You've got to do it for her. It is not a sin. It is not a sin. Go ahead.
Your wonderful daughter-in-law is here.
Where have you been? And why are you wearing jeans and not your Indian dresses?
Ma, I'm not comfortable driving in a sari.
And what are these jeans fit for? Showing off your body to tempt men into evil. I went to India to find you because I thought you would bring some light into my house. All around me is the darkness of vulgarity and looseness. I want purity. Purity, purity. Impurity makes me mad. Now some blasted quack of a doctor has made my son sick by encouraging him to eat meat.
Shyam is sick?
Yes! And you are the cause of it.
Shyam? Honey, you don't feel well? What happened? Really don't feel good?
I feel better now.
Hi. What is this great calypso singer? Do you know about himself?
I've got a broken heart. It's broken in pieces.
Not you. The guy who breaks so many hearts is now getting a taste of his own medicine?
I don't believe it.
Now look, this is nothing to joke about. No emotional gimmicks. It is actually, physically in pieces. You want to hear for yourself? Come, place your head on my chest. Yeah. Could you hear it? Could you hear the broken pieces?
I have still not heard or felt any broken pieces of your heart. But I'm beginning to feel something else.
Ooh la la.
And that's something, yes. It's something else. Tell me the truth, you have to know this thing now.
You are really, really good at guessing, aren't you?
Did they tell you what time they were going to be back?
No, they didn't say anything. Maybe we ought to go to bed now.
No. I will sit here and wait. I want to see what time she brings my son back.
Socaramba, special from India. Socaramba, special from India.
You see that? She is responsible for all that. I have brought an evil into my house. Look at what is happening to my son.
Okay, Michael. Kirpalani's have some good bargains. You wouldn't mind buying me a present, huh?
Always. Oh, my God, listen. You know I don't like buying women gifts. Why don't you go on in, hurry up, and hurry back, please? You know you normally go in there and stay years. Try to hustle back. I just can't wait to get home and ramouche. Okay? You make that clear.
Hey, Michael. Hi.
Stop, please. Don't. Rena, please. Don't come near me, please. I've got the flu.
The what?
The flu.
The flu? Are you okay?
Oh, it's contagious. Yeah, please. Don't come near me, please. Listen, I'll see you next week, okay? I'll see you next week when I get better. When I get better, yeah.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Now, what is all this?
Look, Alice, don't quarrel with me now, okay? Look, let's just get out of here fast. I wasn't expecting this from you.
Sham. Honey, why drink? It's not helping your problem.
If I can't drive the devils away, then at least my pain can go away.
I can't see you ruining your health. Or yourself. By over-drinking to escape from something that happened in your childhood. If my presence makes you constantly aware of your problem, then I should go away. I'll do anything for your happiness. I love you, Sham.
What worries me, Rena, is what am I doing for your happiness? I feel so helpless. I'm not able to fulfill your life. I have to drink when I see you tied down to me. We should divorce. You should find another husband, a lover.
I love you, Sham. What will our parents think? I don't want to hurt anybody.
You don't want to hurt anybody, but you are killing me. I feel so guilty. I love you. I love you. I'd do anything for you, Rena. I'm not selfish. If someone else can give you the happiness you deserve, well, I'd be very happy.
I don't know what you mean. What is it that you want me to do?
I want you to take your freedom. If divorce is going to be difficult for our parents, well, we'll skip that formality. It's just it's a legal hassle. Marriages, Rena, are between two individuals. And today, I say to you, our marriage is finished. Finito. You're a free bird. Say, what happened?
Please, I love you.
Well, tell me what happened.
I need you.
What happened, huh?
God.
God!
मुझे माफ कर ऐ दिलरुबा, मुझे माफ कर ऐ दिलरुबा, मैं शिकार हूँ हालात का, तू है सुबह की रोशनी, मैं हूँ अंधेरा रात का, मुझे माफ कर ऐ दिलरुबा। पर कट चुके हों जिसके वो पंछी कभी उड़ता नहीं, पर कट चुके हों जिसके वो पंछी कभी उड़ता नहीं, टूट जाता है जो दिल वो दिल कभी जुड़ता नहीं, है खबर मुझे तेरे प्यार की, है पता तेरे जज्बात का, मुझे माफ कर ऐ दिलरुबा।
Sham,
Hmm?
I have to go out.
I know. I know. You have to go shopping. You have to go shopping. You have to go shopping for the happiness you need, you deserve. Look, if people don't get proper food in their home, they'll go out to a restaurant to eat, won't they? I love you enough to understand.
नाकाम सी ये जिंदगी बस नाम की है जिंदगी, नाकाम सी ये जिंदगी बस नाम की है जिंदगी, जो तेरे काम न आ सकी किस काम की है जिंदगी, मुझसे न देखा जाए है जलना तेरा दिन रात का, मुझे माफ कर ऐ दिलरुबा। तुझसे जुदा होने का गम सह ना सकूंगा तेरी कसम, तुझसे जुदा होने का गम सह ना सकूंगा तेरी कसम। आते ही वो जालिम घड़ी मेरा निकल जाएगा दम, बस आखिरी होगा वो दिन, मेरी नामुराद हयात का मुझे माफ कर ऐ दिलरुबा। मैं शिकार हूँ हालात का, मुझे माफ कर ऐ दिल।
It's not your fault. How can you take responsibility for other people's mistakes or their shortcomings?
I've been brought up according to the Indian culture, and I've been taught certain values.
What values? Killing yourself if your husband dies? Or dowry? How many brides, Rina, are burnt to death if they don't bring enough? I don't know, bigotry and hypocrisy and blind faith in old beliefs can make a mess out of people's lives. You, in fact, have sacrificed so much. You've tolerated my entire family. You could have brought shame on all of us by seeking a divorce, and you had every right to, but you didn't. And I, for one, am very proud of you.
I love you, Sham. I love you very much. You're the best husband a woman could ever ask for.
If you love me, then do as I'm telling you. I'm only asking what's good for both of us.
I'll do anything for you.
Then go out. Enjoy yourself. Break the chains and the rules. If you're happy, you know I'll be happy. Life it's meant for living.
जीने का नाम जिंदगी है, समझो ना कोई दिल लगी है। जीने का नाम जिंदगी है, समझो ना कोई दिल लगी है। हंसी जिंदगी, जवां जिंदगी, नई जिंदगी। जीने का नाम जिंदगी है, समझो ना कोई दिल लगी है। दर्द को दिल में पलने दो, हो जलता है दिल तो जलने दो। हर दर्द को दिल में पलने दो, जलता है दिल तो जलने दो। करता है बदनाम जमाना, करने दो, करने दो। हंसी जिंदगी, जवां जिंदगी, नई जिंदगी। जीने का नाम जिंदगी है, समझो ना कोई दिल लगी है।
I tread strange paths these days. And I am made to turn against my deepest self. Such evil threatens my house.
What can I do for you?
Can you kill?
What's happening? Why are you disturbing me? I've paid you well, and you know I like to hurt my women.
Johnny! Johnny, please! No, he's hurting me!
Mister, you do as you say or I'll blow your brains out. Have your money. Thank God she's not dead. We don't need police in this matter.
You get me a woman that I can kill, and I will give you good money. Please get me a good woman that I can kill.
Maybe someday I'll do that for you.
Every time I come here, you make love to me. When are you going to talk about marriage?
Hey, do you know when a lion settles down? Hmm?
No,
When he loses all his teeth.
I am talking about marriage. Not about any lion or his tooth.
Well, this lion's tooth is ready and waiting. Why don't you come over, huh? Come on.
Not tonight, Michael. I am asking you a straight question. And I want a straight answer. When do we get married?
Hey, don't push me, man. Don't push me. Listen, the more you rush a man, the further he runs. So you just take it easy, okay?
Okay, Michael. I have a plan to trap you. Just you wait and see how a woman can get the man she loves.
Sean, honey, wake up. I brought you your tea and wafer.
Was that him? Huh?
You're really good, Michael. You're so
That's why I want you all for myself.
Look, darling. If there's something so good, you know, it must be shared. Why don't you let some of the other girls grab a piece of my action, too, huh?
Oh, no. I wouldn't share you with other women. I want you all for myself.
Now, what makes you think you own me?
I am pregnant. And you are going to be the father of my baby.
But you said you want the pill. I used to do it thinking you were safe.
Yes, I am safe now. With this hole in you. And you have to marry me now. The sooner, the better.
I know exactly what I'm going to do. I just know exactly what I'm going to do.
Well, darling, have you decided to accept the facts gracefully?
I have decided to face the situation religiously.
Religiously? What do you mean by that?
Come. Come here. Here. Put some of your susu in this bottle.
What is all this nonsense?
Honey, I have decided I'm going to marry you.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe my ears. I'm so happy.
Yes, yes, honey, but wait. First, go to the bathroom and put some of your susu in this bottle.
But what's all this?
I may seem a very, very careless character, but I'm very, very religious. You see, my African tribe used to follow this custom for centuries upon centuries. What they'll do is, they would mix both of our susus together, say a couple magic words, and boom. This is going to be so binding of our love, eternally.
Oh, Michael, I am so happy that you keep up the old custom of your African tribe.
So go ahead. Be careful how you sit on that bottle now, love. You don't want any accidents happening, huh?
Yeah, Amral's done it. First year under new management and we've reached the top #1 position. Yeah, over $4 million in sales just for BWIA. Yeah, it's good to be a winner. Okay, Jerome. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hi, Mike. What's up?
Nothing's up. In fact, everything seems to be done.
Michael, I'm not going to drink this stuff, even if you tell me to. I'm on harder stuff now. You know that. Beer is, it's too soft for me.
This, my friend, is not beer. Some crazy cow did that in the bottle.
Crazy cow? You mean this is cow's...
Susu.
Hey, Michael, what's all this nonsense? Why have you brought this here, and why is this cow crazy?
Look, she has to be crazy because she said I made her pregnant.
You made a cow pregnant? Michael, what's gone wrong with you?
Take this to the lab and get me a pregnancy test.
Why don't you take it to the lab yourself?
Look, the reason is simple. You know that girl in charge of the lab, don't you?
Yeah.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
So?
Sham, do you think for one moment she would have escaped my charms?
Well, what have we here?
Well, it's for the pregnancy test. It's for the pregnancy test.
Oh, so you're going to be a father, huh? That's quick work. All right, we'll come back for the results tomorrow.
Think you're carrying his child? Look, motherhood is the happiest event in a woman's life. What's there to be sad about? Well, if the child's real father is dead, I can be just as good a father. Right? Here, give me that. Dora. This belongs to my wife. I think I'm going to be a father.
Well, what about the previous one you just gave me?
Oh, that. Well, you see, what happened is that one was, well, there were two of them, and I got them mixed up, you see. That's what happened.
Oh, so it's Michael's mischief. I should have guessed. I'll teach him a lesson.
Macho man here. What? Me pregnant? It's not. Right now I'm in the middle of writing some music, man. What the hell is supposed to be making these jokes? Listen, have you ever heard a man being pregnant? Huh? It's my sweetie pie. Hey, listen, man, you almost scared me half to death.
You had given enough women this pregnancy scare before. Remember, I was one of them.
Listen. When the women get pregnant, I'm the one who gets the dizzy spells and morning sicknesses.
You are a naughty, naughty boy. I really got tired and fed up, realizing that you are actually afraid of marriage.
Hey, listen, sugar. Women come to me willingly. I mean, you know, we go for a little spin, a little disco, a little dinner, a little handsy-pansy, and they try to trap me after that. Listen, is this woman really pregnant? Am I really in trouble with her?
Well, I've got two pieces of good news for you. Your girlfriend isn't pregnant.
Woo! I knew she was just trying to trap me, you know. Oh, God! Listen. What's the second good news?
Well, Sham's wife's results are positive. She is pregnant.
What? Not a father, but an uncle? You sure? Not a father, but an uncle? Oh, God! Not a father, but an uncle. I am an uncle. What do you know? Woo! Sham! Yeah. Well, Sham, guess what? What? Not a father, but an uncle. Wait, it's Rena. Oh, Rena. Darling, you have made me an uncle. Do you believe that? Mama, she has made me an uncle. I just can't believe it. You listen. She told me everything is going to be all right.
Thank you, A.T. You've given us the greatest gift of our lives.
problems. But tell me, when is this great day going to be?
I think around February or March.
February or March? This is around carnival time.
Yeah.
Boy, this is going to be a great carnival.
I'm paying you a lot of money to make this thing look convincing, okay? Look, this girl here, man, she's trying to trap me to marriage, man. I have to get rid of her, right? So, I want you to carry on as if you're gay, right? I go carry on so too. Right? It must be convincing, huh? I'm gonna put my shades on my head. Let me see you all the thing. Oh, good! Yes, 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 yes! Okay, you ready? Yeah. Right, let me move. She said, no, I tell you that. She's like,
Mike, what's happening? Excuse me? Come on, honey. Michael! Michael!
Oh, no, Michael. I won't let you go in there with that kind of a person.
and why not, may I ask, sugar?
Mike, what nonsense is this?
No nonsense, Chocolux. Listen, remember the story about the lion and his big tooth, huh? Well, this lion's big tooth has fallen off. And ever since I met Patsy here, I've become, so miserable over guys like her.
Oh, Mike, I want to speak to you all alone.
Lady, I will talk with you alone after I have had some minutes alone with Patsy.
Oh, wait.
Come on, man, Mike.
Wait, Mike.
We have a pressing engagement.
Please. Please, Mike. Please. What is all this nonsense? Do I deserve to get this type of treatment?
Listen, sugar, don't be a square. You hear, my dear? So have no fear. Cause two's company and three is a crowd.
Especially if three is of that kind.
You shut up!
I can be more fun than you, and I don't even get pregnant.
So, sugar, why don't you just leave us alone? Huh?
Mike.
You leave us. Go! Shoot! Get out!
Mike. Please, come on together.
He's so convincing, man. You're not complaining about it.
Mike. Mike.
Oh, Mikey. Oh, my God.
Please.
Baby.
Mike, what nonsense is this? I don't need you. You're sick. I don't need you.
Well, partner, here's your money. Here's what I owe you.
I don't want your money.
What do you mean I don't want the money? Look, listen. We had a deal. Okay, here's the money I'm paying you, man. Come on.
I said I don't want your money.
But what do you want then?
I want you.
You want me? What do you want me for?
Because I love you, Mike.
You love me. Listen, joke is joke, but I'm joking no joke. Okay? Look, get out there. Look.
But Mike, you turned me on.
Get out of here, please. Just as I turn you on, you better turn right off now. Okay? Don't point that gun at me, please.
Strip.
Do what?
Strip.
Strip!
Take it all off.
All right. I'll take it off.
point the gun. Please. Please, don't point the gun at me. Doing everything silly. Okay.
Now. Trousers too.
Pants? You want me to take off my pants? Oh, God, no, not my pants, please. God, please.
Take it off.
All right, all right. Don't point the gun, please. Wait.
Take it off now.
All right. Okay, hold on. Look, if rape is in that town, let me enjoy it, huh? Come on. Put that gun away. Come on. Oh. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Michael, I came rushing when I heard you were in hospital. What happened to you?
Look, Sham, I called you here today because you're like my brother. And Rena, she's like my sister. But I don't want you to know about this operation, okay?
Why not? What kind of an operation was it?
It's called a vasectomy. No more women getting pregnant by me. Mm-mm.
You mean you had it cut off?
No, Sham. This operation doesn't even touch that $1 million part of my body. The doctor only blocks a small vein.
You mean you're going to stop doing what you love doing so much?
No, Sham. In fact, I'll be able to do it much better. Because no more falling into pregnancy traps. You see, it's like getting your weapon sharpened for better action.
So why don't you want to have children of your own?
Sham, I'm going to love your child like my own. My sister would have a beautiful baby. But if I had children of my own, you know what would happen? Their mothers would want to marry me. And me, I'm allergic to marriage.
No. Don't try that. You change your girls as fast as you change cars. We must get married before I let you go any further.
Look, honey, what does marriage have to do with going any further? I mean, don't you realize that marriage is a big joke society has played on us single-free birds?
But if we do anything hanky-panky, I'll get pregnant.
Honey, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. If you were to get pregnant, I'd marry you.
Promise?
I promise. Cross my heart.
Okay, that's fair enough. Go on and do your hanky-panky, but make sure that you get me pregnant, because I'd really love to marry you.
No, that's the spirit.
But how can we do it in the car? It's so uncomfortable.
Hey, don't worry. I know exactly how to make you comfortable. Watch this.
Oh, it's a bed. You're so clever.
Wait until you see the double-decker, sugar.
Oh, you're taking off all my clothes. I'm going to be cold.
Don't worry, honey. Don't worry. Listen, I know how to warm you up.
You shouldn't lift things, Betty. It's our first grandchild, and you have to be careful. It's okay, Ma. Let me okay. Here, let me help you.
Tell that
lazy husband of yours that our grandchild is more precious than his sleep. Give me that tea. I'll give him a piece of my mind right now.
Thank you, Rena. What a lucky guy I am.
Lazy guy.
Daddy, what are you doing here?
From now on, there is going to be a new rule in my house. You come down for your own tea and get up and start helping your wife. She is about to start our new generation.
Performing in Aruba, singing me hit song soca rocker. Senorita Carmencita came on stage and start to rumba. I wrote a lovely soca, then we add a little flavor. Special from Aruba, put some rumba in the soca. Special from Aruba, soca, soca, rumba. Special from Aruba, soca, soca, rumba. Rumba, oh, rumba, oh. Shake your body line, wine, wine. Shake your body line, wine, wine. Rumba, oh, rumba, oh. Soca, soca, rumba. Soca, soca, rumba. Soca, soca, rumba. Soca, soca, rumba. Come and see her now take over. Let your body catch a fire. She said now a little cha-cha and a little samba. Ay, 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 oh me mama. A rope squeeze me tighter. I grab she around her shoulder and start to rumba soca. Oh, 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 oh. Special from Aruba, soca, soca, rumba. Special from Aruba, soca, soca, rumba. Rumba, oh, rumba, oh. Shake your body line, wine, wine. Shake your body line, wine, wine. Rumba, oh, rumba, oh. Soca, soca, rumba. Soca, soca, rumba. Soca, soca, rumba. Soca, soca, rumba.
It's a boy. It's a boy.
This good. It's very good. My son now has a son. Very.
It's a boy.
Sam, you have made me an uncle. Oh, that's great, buddy, great.
What changed everything? You had a happy family, a wonderfully understanding husband, a loving brother, and now this?
was treated like a machine who made a baby for them. After they got the child they wanted so much, they changed their whole attitude towards me. They said I was under the devil's influence. They blamed me for Sham's excessive drinking. And they would not even let me go near my own child. And one day...
I command my magic powers! Devils, get out of this woman! Leave her alone! I command you, leave this woman alone! Get out, you devils! I command you! I command you!
Let me go! Let me go!
Leave her alone!
Let me go!
I command you! I command you! I command! Stop! 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 Have faith in me! Stop! It's good for you! Stop!
What's all this noise? What's going on here?
I was trying to have her purified, and she just ran away.
I have had enough of my parents' crazy antics. Today I am going to tell them to stop all this nonsense. This time I am going to tell them, Rena, and don't you try and stop me.
No, please, Sham. Look, they love you. And they think what they're doing is right. And if we have a showdown at this point, it's really going to hurt them.
Just get away for a few days and don't see them for a long while. Then they'll be sorry for what they did to you. Take a vacation. Go visit your father in India. You haven't seen him in a long time. Just don't go back to that house. Go straight to the airport.
Sham, I can't leave my baby.
I'll look after the baby.
But Sham, I haven't brought any clothes or anything.
Look, you have to stop over in New York before you go to India, right? Spend the night with Margot and I'll send your things on the next flight.
But won't we be hurting them?
Not even a fraction of how much they've hurt us. You let me handle it. Yes, hello, BWIA? Yes, this is Sham from Amrul's Travel Service. This is an urgent request. I need a seat on this afternoon's flight to New York. No, this is very urgent. Yes, it's for Mrs. Reena Krishna.
Life is meant for living. Life is also unforgiving. Life is meant for living. Life is also unforgiving. Let's burn the rules to live it and break the chains to love it and love it and love it with love. Life, life, life. Life is meant for living. Life is also unforgiving. This heart of mine is sore. Nothing bothers me no more. They cannot understand me, but they do wish to brand me. This heart of mine is sore. Nothing bothers me no more. They cannot understand me, understand me, but they do wish to brand me, wish to brand me. So let me live somehow. Oh, let me live for now. For now. So let me live somehow. Oh, let me live for now. For now. Life.
Here you are. Listen, Rena, why don't you stay with me for a few days more before you go to India?
I'll have to ask Sham. Can I use your phone?
Don't be silly, girl. You're my best friend, of course. Look, I've got some shopping to do right now. So, you phone him and relax. I'll be right back.
Hi. How do you like New York? Of course you can spend some more time with Margot. Everything's fine here. Yeah. The baby's great.
Oh, Sham, by the way, give me Michael's phone number. I just want to call and say hello to him.
I miss you.
Look after yourself. Take care of the baby. I love you.
Rena! What a pleasant surprise.
I'm in New York with Margot. She's my best friend, you know. You gave her a bad deal.
Come on, I'm not all a bad guy, am I now?
Take my advice, Michael, and settle down.
Listen, ever since, I've had no hanky-pankies, you know. No woman has ever come into my room, into my bed, or into my life.
Take down my address in New York and write to me. You're my only brother, you know.
Yeah, oh, these songs? Oh, it's nothing there. No, listen, what you hear is my cat. Would you believe I bought myself a poopsy little cat, huh? No, what she's asking for food. In a little while, I'll be giving her some poopsy food. Poopsy, catty. Yes. Yeah? Okay. Thanks a lot, honey. Thank you. Thanks. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye. Right.
Who was that woman, and what were you talking about?
Oh, God, that was my sister. Did you not hear me call her sister?
Sister, huh? And no hanky-panky? No hanky-panky, my eye. Why didn't you tell her about all the things you have been doing with me? And whose address did you write down?
Jeez, that was Margot. Margot is only 5 years old. She's a little child. Listen, lots of kids fall in love with me, you know. But this one seems to be crazy, man. Imagine she wants to get married to me when she reaches 20 years. And, you know, somehow I have to humor her because she starts making trouble for my sister who is visiting home now. You see?
Then why did you take down her address?
Honey, so that I can post her a cute little toy, maybe a little teddy bear, a little doll, a little something, anything. Listen to me. If it's one thing I don't do is lie. Yeah, what's telling you? I don't ever lie at all. I just only tell half-truths. Okay?
I love you so much, Michael.
Yeah.
Why don't we get married soon so I have no more fears of losing you?
Remember our agreement? Pregnancy before marriage? Listen, Poopsie, we'd have to stick by this agreement, you know, because if we start breaking agreements made before marriage, after marriage, there's going to be a lot of problems, okay?
But if I get pregnant, will you really marry me?
Oh, great. But of course. What are you so worried about? Listen, this is the agreement. When you get pregnant, then I'll marry you. Please.
Okay. I'll stick to the agreement, but let me take one more try to get pregnant.
Oh, I think that's what they call a chick with spirit.
No, Betty, I don't think what you did was right. You should not make your father-in-law, mother-in-law so angry, Betty. After all, that is your house more than this house now. I think you should go right back. The situation for girls here is very bad. I'm very worried. Please, Betty, please, listen to me.
So my father sent me right back.
You're kidding.
You know, like a typical Indian parent. You know, he was afraid my marriage would break up.
Oh, no. Why don't you stay in New York with me for a few more days? Come on, you can do it.
I'll make a phone call to tell them I'm on my way. If they tell me to take the next flight, I'll take it.
Hello? No, Sham is not at home, operator. This is his father speaking. Who's calling him? Rena. Tell her I want to speak with her.
I'm so sorry I came away without your permission. I called to tell Sham that I'm coming right back.
I don't want you back. Is that clear? You are no girl from India. You're a fraud and a counterfeit. What is that? Yes, I am harsh. That is how I become. You know what it takes for a man like me to live in this part of the world? I have been mocked for what I am, because what I stand up for is what is pure and what is good. You, I brought you inside my house. Like a serpent, you almost poisoned my life. You stay away from me.
Mister, who's a pretty girl?
Wife. Oh, I miss her.
You know, this picture reminds me of a beautiful painting I once saw. Tell me, is your father fond of his daughter-in-law? Or does he hate her?
What are you talking about?
You know, I met him once. He didn't talk about himself. Talk about his daughter-in-law. He said she was an evil person. A bad woman. You know, I have important thinking to do. Next Sunday, meet me here. Same time, same place. You better come, it's important. Better be there. Come, let's go.
Please forgive me.
You again. Look, I don't want you back. Don't you understand?
I'll do anything you ask. I must join my husband and my child.
You have already done your part. You have given my son a son. And don't worry about a child. He is destined to become a great man.
I want to come back home.
Now you are free. Go to the beaches of the world. Bathe half naked. Go to the nightclubs, get drunk and dance your life away. But just get out of my life.
Please, Father, you've got to help me. I am pregnant and he refuses to marry me.
Are you sure you're pregnant?
You're my father. I won't lie to you. I did a test and I got the results and it's positive. And he still refuses to marry me.
I'll teach this guy a lesson. Don't worry, sister. If he refuses to marry you, I will kill him. Let's go.
What's all this about? You had an agreement to marry my daughter if she gets pregnant. What do you have to say about that?
Hey, hold on. Go and tell you. Tell me, would you marry a woman if she's carrying another man's child?
How can you say that about my daughter?
Hey, I have proof. Here's the proof. See for yourself. Father vasectomy operation. I cannot be a father.
What is this operation he's talking about, Father? Just say the word and I'll blow his brains out.
Let me make a phone call.
Is it true? The crook. No wonder I wasn't getting pregnant by him. He has cheated on me so much, Papa. I've got to marry him because I love him.
Let's get this clear. Are you
Or are you not pregnant?
I've got the pregnancy test. I am pregnant. I am pregnant.
But Michael had this operation. He can't make you pregnant. How can I force him to marry you?
It is all his fault. He is the crook. He told me he will marry me only after I get pregnant. Well, when I wasn't getting pregnant for so long, I took a little help from another fellow. Only a little help.
Oh, so this other guy helped you a bit.
But I did this only because I wanted him to marry me. So it is because of him that I am pregnant. Please make him marry me, Papa.
All right, wait. Hold on. Let's get it straight. You expect me to marry your daughter because she got pregnant by somebody else? So that she could trap me? You must take me for an ass. Do I look like an ass?
She got pregnant only because you made that a condition in the agreement to marry her. She has carried out her part of the agreement. Now you will have to carry out your part of the agreement. You will have to marry her. Oh, Father, tell him what happened to the last guy who refused to marry my sister.
Grave consequences will befall you, Michael. I literally mean grave consequences. I'm arranging my daughter's marriage this Friday. You better be there as a husband, or you know where you'll be.
Look, I'm allergic to graves. Listen, in those damn places, you have to sleep alone. And I can't sleep alone. Listen, I'd rather accept you as my father and brother outlaw. In-law. In-law? Look, listen. I'll be there at the wedding, okay? My best friend, Sham, you know Sham? He's going to bring the bridegroom. And I'm going to see to it that your daughter gets the kind of husband she truly deserves.
Look at the time, and Michael isn't here yet.
He'd better be here soon.
How can he live in this country without marrying my daughter?
Look!
Come on, just turn around. Be nice to all the people. See, they're watching you from up there. They're watching you from up there. You need a little bit of a drink.
What is the meaning of this?
Where is Michael? Where's the bridegroom?
Papa, have a drink. Congratulations.
I don't want no drink. Where's the bridegroom?
Ah, the brother-in-law-to-be. Have a drink.
What the hell did you tell him about drink? Where Michael?
Michael's right here. You see, what was happening is he was coming along just fine, but he kept saying, I'm being made an ass of today. Today I'm being made an ass of. And he became an ass.
Papa.
Really make an ass of us.
Look, this is my friend. I mean, I really feel bad about it. I don't know how it happened. I have no idea. I was bringing Michael along, and he became an ass. Michael, don't be an ass. Please, come back to your original self, Michael. Here, if you have a drink, maybe that'll help you a little bit.
Michael, what's happened to you?
Papa, you see what's going on? If I put my hand on that Michael, I'll kill him!
Tried hard to trap me with her love. Islam and the game I love to play. And at the end I always walk away. I walk away a free man. I still remain a free man. Macho man. Hey, man from Africa.
Michael!
It's me, all right? Well, aren't you going to ask me in?
Of course. Come in. Have a seat.
Whew. I see you've done well for yourself. I guess you're wondering what I'm doing here in New York and what I'm doing here in your apartment to see you, huh?
Right now, Michael, I don't know what to think.
Margot, listen to me, listen. After you left, I've had no girlfriends. Every passing minute, every hour, every day, you've been on my mind. Oh, Margot, I somehow got to missing you so much that I decided I'd leave my job. I'd leave my country. and come all the way out here to New York simply to see and to be with the girl that I truly love and care for.
Michael, how much of what you just said do you expect me to believe?
You know, previously you used to believe everything I used to say. But then I guess with so much time having passed, you must have found someone whom you love dearly. And whatever good old Mikey says now sounds like a big lie. Margot, tell me, who is this lucky guy? Do you love him? Are you going to marry him?
I'd like to, very much.
You mean he hasn't decided as yet? Is he giving you the runaround? Like I used to? But how could you love a man like that?
That's the trouble. I love him. I love him very much.
Listen, let me take you away from this crook. Let's start over again. Oh, Margot, I need you. Hey, forget this crook. You know, somehow his intentions don't seem honorable. Remember, I was once a crook. And you see, from that experience, I just know that he's a son of a crook. Forget him. Tell him to get lost.
I belong to him. My body, my life, my soul. God knows how I tried to get him out of my system. But I am a woman in love. Despite all his faults, all his tricks he plays on me, I absolutely belong to the man.
Boy, some people are sure damn lucky. But he must be very good looking.
Would you like to meet him?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Come with me. The bedroom.
You mean to say he's in the bedroom?
Come on.
He is in the bedroom right now, Margot? Yeah, but Margot, how could you be so cruel?
Come on. Come on. There he is.
But that's my picture. You were talking about me all the time. Oh, darling, darling. Honey, listen. Now I've discovered love in its truest form. I'm not gonna let you slip through my hands again. I'm gonna marry you instantly.
How can a terrible, wicked, cruel, confirmed bachelor talk about marriage?
Honey, to prove that this wicked, evil, cruel, cheating bachelor really meant what he just said, and to prove that he's truly in love, I am going to arrange to have us wed tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow itself, before I change my mind.
Then I can get married in the sari that Rena bought me from India.
That will be the greatest day of my life.
She has taken root in me. I'll sing a root in me. Love, she has taken root in me. I'll sing the root in me. Lead me to love her with a love as only an angel inspires from above. This love.
I wonder why he hasn't called me. Maybe they didn't give him my message. I'll call again if he doesn't.
I'm sure you must have called. They must not have given me the message. They're so mixed up. Why don't they understand?
Ready?
All set to go.
Let's have a wonderful honeymoon.
Oh,
Thank you,
sure,
Rena.
thank you.
Thank
Come on,
you.
Margot. Come on, Margot. The honeymoon is waiting.
Hello?
I want to talk to Sham. I phoned so many times.
My house is now the way I want it, and I am not going to let anybody disrupt it.
Please, let me speak to him.
Hey, come on. Why drink so much? Hey, this wife of yours, she's not worth it. She's evil.
You again. What do you want?
Pay me well, and I'll tell you. You'll be shocked. You'll even hate her.
No one and nothing can stop me from loving Rena.
Not even her affair with that bearded artist?
Hey, listen, whoever you are, Rena could never be unfaithful to me, never. The bond between us is so strong that it's forever. The body, it's weak. It has its needs, and these come and go. But an emotional and spiritual bond between two people, that's eternal.
You talk like some high priest. So does your father. But he also talks murder.
What?
Oh, yeah. He asked me to murder your wife's lover. The affair could have spoiled your family's name.
You killed him?
Pay me to do it.
My father paid you to kill him?
Yes, and you had better pay me to remain quiet. Because the whole world will know about this scandal. Ah, you're going to get the money.
I'm not bringing you anything except the police.
Good grief. The son is crazier than the father. You're going to the police, huh? You're going nowhere.
Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh, God of my father!
Operator, I'd like this call to be a person-to-person call to Mr. Shyam Krishna. Krishna, person-to-person, please.
No one could talk to Mr. Sham now.
He's dead. No.
This is the police speaking. He was stabbed to death last night. I'm here for investigation.
No, it can't be.
The parents have gone to bring the body home.
No, no, no. No, Shyam.
get rid of. She will kill us all.